Welcome, everyone. You've reached Grandma Mo, and we're covering the WNBA playoffs. Game one, this was game three, I believe. Third game of the day, and then first day of the playoffs. So we had the Valkyries and the Lynx first, then we had Indiana and Atlanta, and then this game was played. We had the Liberty against the Phoenix Mercury. This was the 4-5 matchup, and it was just what I would think most people would have thought it would be, a close game. This game went to overtime, and New York pulled it out in overtime. So New York gets the win 76-69 over the Phoenix Mercury, and they're going home to New York, where this is going to be tough for Phoenix to win, I think. I picked, previewing the playoffs, I picked New York to win this one. I think New York has they have too much height for Phoenix, that's for sure. But, Phoenix relies too much on the three-point shot, and Satu Sabally was not shooting well in this game. I mean, Dewana Bonner helped a lot for Phoenix, but they relied too much on that three-point shot, and New York is just all height, and they're really tough to match up against. That's why they're the champs. I mean, they dropped to the 5th seed this year because of injuries. I think after the 9th game when they were 9-0, Jones went down, and then Stewie went down. Kennedy Burke was out. Sabaly's been out. What's her name? Benijah Laney, she's been out all season, so they lost her from last year. And then Sabrina was out at the end of the season when Stewie finally came back. So now they're all healthy, except for, Benijah Laney. But you could see they were out of sync a little bit. And, there were some passes that the cutter went the wrong way, and they just weren't in sync. So these first couple games, if they start to clean that up, they aren't the champs for nothing. I mean, Minnesota and Vegas look very strong. But, if New York gets back on track, then again, Stewie's hurt her knee. I'm not sure what happened there. I watched that, and she must have hurt it when she jumped up because she didn't hit the other player that was there. And then she didn't land on it. She landed on her other leg. So she tweaked something. So I don't know. We'll see if she's in the game. I was looking at, hold on. So you have Phoenix and New York play Wednesday. I thought everybody was playing Wednesday, and then I was doing another video, and I would just assume that. And then I looked. I'm like, oh. The Vegas-Seattle game and the Fever and Atlanta play Tuesday. So, and then you have the Valkyries and the Lynx and this game on Wednesday. So I don't know why they shortened the time, because everybody has to travel. So I don't know. That's weird. That's kind of weird. So let's see here. Okay, so the Liberty started off in the lead 17-13 over the Mercury. And then the Mercury caught back up in the second and outscored them 30-27. Then they also outscored New York 14-11 in the third. But then the fourth quarter was just, both teams were just missing shots. It was just a battle, and everybody was missing shots. And New York outscored them 10-8. So it was, they were all trying hard and everything, but nothing was dropping. So anyway, the score was tied at the end of regulation, and they go into overtime, and Phoenix can't hit a shot. They couldn't hit a shot to save their lives. It was I don't know how many minutes went by before they actually hit a shot. So let's have a look at the box score here. And you have 1, 2, 3 players for Phoenix in double figures. You had Alyssa Thomas with 14, Copper with 15, McConney had 8, Whitcomb had 6, DeWanna Bonner had 12 points. So, see if I can reduce this here. Okay, there we go. Satu Sabali was 2 for 17. At some point, you got to decide to go and drive to the hoop. I mean, I guess she did a little bit, but she was 1 for 10 from 3. She had 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, 3 turnovers, 9 points. Alyssa Thomas was 7 for 18, which it's 38%. That's not fantastic either. She had 14 points, 8 assists, and 9 rebounds. She also had 3 turnovers and a steal. Natasha Mack, 1 for 3. I really think that they should involve her more. They concentrate everything to Copper, Thomas, Bonner, and Sabali. Natasha Mack is in there playing strong, and they don't go to her at all. Like, I'm not saying, but work the ball around until, she can be really effective if you go to her. I mean, she played 19 minutes, took 3 shots, and hit 1. Kalia Copper also shot badly. 15 points. She had 5 fouls, a steal, a turnover, an assist, and 2 rebounds. She was 5 for 13, which is 38%. She was 0 for 4 from 3. And this is what I'm like. I can't see the team shooting percentage, but there's a lot of 1 for 10, 0 for 4, 1 for 3, 2 for 5. Sammy Whitcomb, who's probably their best 3-point shooter. She only took 5 of them. Westbeld hit 1, but she only took 1 shot. And that was it for her. Bonner was 1 for 3. Bonner actually shot really well. She was 5 for 7. She was 71%. She was the only one over 40% for the whole team. She had 12 points. But at that point, you go to Bonner more. Or work the ball around for the open person. Excuse me. So Akoma McConney had 8 points. She was 2 for 11. She was playing really solid defense on Sabrina Ionescu, though. She was frustrating Sabrina. You could see that watching the game. Whitcomb, 6 points. Westbeld hit that 3. Like I said, Bonner had 12 points. So that's all the totals for Phoenix. And then New York had 4 players in double figures. And just, all these teams just basically go with their starting 5 and they play mostly the whole game. Which, I get it, but I don't get it. It's like, give these people rest. Phoebus played 39 minutes. Stewie played 39 minutes. Jonquil Jones played 32 minutes. Sabrina played 42 minutes. That's going to wear on them. Cloud played 39 minutes. And New York has a good bench. I don't know why they don't, Harrison didn't play, Johannes didn't play, Sabali didn't play, and Talbot didn't play. Put them in for 2 or 3 minutes. It's not going to hurt you. I don't get it. But every coach is doing this. Unless they get a blowout and then they put the subs in. But I don't know. It's playoff basketball. But you want your players to have fresh legs in the end. Give them a break, at the end of the quarter or something. The last 2 minutes of a quarter or, just periodic subs. Give them a couple minutes off a quarter. I don't know. So Phoebus had 10 points. She hit the 3 that gave New York the cushion in overtime. Because it was Phoenix didn't hit anything for a long time. Then they hit some, but then Phoebus hit a 3 that gave them that, too large of a distance to make up. So Stewie had 18 points. She had 4 assists, 6 rebounds. She was 7 for 14 overall, which is a great shooting. That's 50%. Phoebus was 4 for 9. This is where the game is. It's like you had Miesemann didn't shoot well, but she only took 6 shots. Kennedy Burke was 0 for 5. But Cloud was 9 for 12. She shot 75%. Sabrina shot 6 for 18, which is 33%. Jonquil Jones was 42%. Those are much better percentages than you saw for Phoenix. Phoenix, for them to have a chance in this, they have to shoot better. And, all these percentages went down in the end because that fourth quarter, New York was not hitting anything. So that brought they were shooting way better than what is showing here before that. So let's see. Jones had 7 points. She had 12 rebounds. I was happy to see her under the boards where she should be. She's 6'6". Get under there. She's earlier in the season, she's hanging out in the 3-point line, throwing up threes. Which, that's okay occasionally, pull the other defender out of the key. But you're 6'6", get under the boards. Sabrina had 16 points. She was 3 for 12. So she shot bad from 3, though. She was 3 for 12 from 3. Let's see. She had 7 assists, 6 rebounds, 5 turnovers. And Phoebus had 4 turnovers. Let's see. Cloud had 4 turnovers. And then everybody else just had 1 or 2. So then Cloud basically, put everybody on her back for this one. She was 23 points. She was shooting really well. She shot 3 for 6 from 3. She had 6 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals, and 4 turnovers, 23 points. Miesemann had a bucket, and then Burke and Gardner didn't score. So that one wraps this one up. And the New York Liberty get the win, 76-69 over the Mercury. They will play Game 2 on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. So that would be 8 p.m. 8 p.m. for you East Coasters. And then the game after that will be Minnesota and the Valkyries, which will be 10 o'clock for the East Coast, 7 o'clock for us Pacific Coasters. So we're going to split the games up now. We'll have 2 tomorrow and then 2 Wednesday. So anyway, hopefully all the games are exciting and nobody gets hurt. Would love to see that. Okay, we'll see you next time.